So now I'm just wondering if he's going to be there when I get back, because if he is, I'm going to have to film it and put him straight. My family. Take 3. So when I arrived, there was another car parked across the other side of the road. I got out my car and he proceeded to drive towards me as I walked up the path to go and look for my microphone thing. I didn't find it, but when I turned around to walk back, he was standing in the path like Leatherface, like there's some old man with no teeth. He thinks I'm here for another reason. Baby parasol. Yeah, and so I approached him and he got back in his car as I was walking back. I approached him and said, I was looking for a microphone the other week filming wildlife. Okay, yeah, didn't find it, summer. And then, when I walked back to my car, he drove his car back down towards me, parked so that he could see in my car. I sorted out what I was going to do. Watched me get changed into these trousers. And when I got out, he was like coming towards the car. Sorry, I'm a bit wheezy. And when I got out, he was coming towards the car. And I was like, you like me? Watch my car for me. Oh, what is that?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
And welcome. What a difference a bit of rain makes. Bone dry this path the other day where we were filming the ants. These are parasol mushrooms. You can eat them. They're not too bad. I've had them once before. Here we have a giant puffball, edible, and off in the distance we have some more parasol mushrooms, and there's another little crop over there, and I can't get to them because there's a fence here, and we'll respect the farmer's fence. But if you look over there, so I wouldn't starve, I could eat those in a survival situation. I'm seeing a few more whiteheads up here. Might have a look on the way back over the fence, but those giant puffballs are actually very tasty, thinly sliced and fried in butter. In fact, when you look across the field, you can pick out quite a few white lumps, and they are either parasol mushrooms or giant puffballs. And from here I can't really tell. But we are going for that one there, see what that is. Well, there she is. Parasol mushroom. Quite a fine specimen. I'd love to get in that field, but not today guys, not today. No way. I think I found one. A penny bun. I think this is it. Is that focusing? I've got my glasses on. I think we're another winner. I should have brought my little knapsack. Just there on the hard ground. Oh, there's some more. This whole area is buzzing. Oh, there's lots. Wow, found a little haul. That's lucky. I'll have to triple, quadruple, quintuplify identify these. But there's a few there, and if they're penny buns, that is the first time I've ever found one, and that is what I'm looking for. Magic. It's my little, see that? A mushroom carrying pouch. So I was just walking along thinking, oh, what should I look for now? Maybe a giant puffball. Oh, look. No, it's not. It's
Parasol mushroom.
And some of these the other day, I did notice these white flowers. I'm not quite sure what these are, but if they have like a little pink flower in the middle, it could be a wild carrot. But please be very careful, because you also have hemlock, which is deadly poisonous and no known cure. So do not mess around. What is that? Oh, it's come out like a football, like a deflated football. But there's Shaggy in caps. Just gonna have a wander around here. I am bang on some of these though. They are literally falling off. Juicy. Okay, so you can also eat hawthorn berries, but give them a smell, and if they smell at all like almonds, then give them a miss. But it should be slightly squishy, and when you eat the flesh, don't eat the seed. Look, a little apple. Little wasps and stuff around here. I'm getting bugged. Get it? But yeah, not bad. I mean, that is just a bounty. So I'm definitely going to be okay. These are rose hips, or dog rose, wild rose. Used to open them up and say the inside was itching powder and put them down people's back at school and stuff. No? Oh, okay, just me. You can boil them up into a tea. It's also full of vitamin C. But they're better when they're a bit squishier, because at the moment they're probably rock hard. This little tribute. Thanks. So the question is that weird bloke going to be back at the car? They look so majestic, don't they? Sorry I didn't pick it or anything. Thing is, guys, I'll tell you what I tell my kids when they get a bit edgy in the woods. If there's a big scary man, it's me. So you best not be hanging around my car, because I'm going to put him straight. Well, I can't see any other cars, so I think we're in the clear. Just hope he hasn't done anything to my tailpipe. That's interesting. Grow up, guys. Unless he's parked right next to me, he's been waiting the whole time. Oh my God, who's that? Just right there in the blue. Oh no, I thought that was me. Just right there. So I drove off and he followed me out, and but I was gone down the road. It's a one-track road, so I had to go very slowly, and yeah, it goes round in a circle kind of thing, but I turned around and came back on myself, and he's gone. Now, I didn't want to be hostile to anybody because I want to stay here tonight, so I had to deal with this diplomatically. Let me see how many times it takes to say it. Diplomatically. And there's already another 2 cars down the road that weren't there when I left. So I don't really know if I want to stay here tonight. And I don't know if I want to leave my car in. Also, I do not think that they are penny buns. I think they're some kind of bolete. So I'm just going to have a look on that. I had no signal where I stopped before. Okay, quick costume change. I know a mixed match, but I can't find the other t-shirt for this. I'm gonna go out and look for some more stuff to eat, and I think that these little fellas are yellow bolotes, or balut, whatever they're called, I'm not sure. They haven't gone blue, they haven't gone any other weird colours, there's no red on them. Pretty sure I can eat these. Whether I will or not, I don't know. But I'm going to leave them in the car, sitting there. So that if anyone walks up to the car while I'm away, they'll just think, oh, he's some weird bloke taking pictures, looking for mushrooms, which is exactly what we're doing. We're not up to anything else. Just got scoped out by a white car. I pressed the wrong button. Got scoped out by a white car. He like drove in, turned around and drove off again. So yeah, there are quite a few things to worry about in these woods. Ticks and adders are not the only critters. So it's my first coffee of the day. Hopefully that's not just going to decide to fall over or catch fire. And this is my rations. I've got some vitamin tablets, hot chocolate, porridge for the morning. What else I've got in there? Ashwagandha. I'm taking that. I've got it as part of the deal, just for some creatine tablets, and yeah, whatever. I think it keeps me a bit more focused for longer. I think I notice a difference if I don't take it. So it's what it is. So we are walking in the woods in the rain. Why are we walking in the rain? Because I am waterproof. That's why. Perfect example to test my kit, but we're gonna go right over that way. Let's see what we can find. Jeez. Cheese. Cheese. So, I'm so gusty. This is lovely, and this is exactly what I needed. It's so weird how the human mind works. But like, I never thought, if you'd have said to me, you'll be walking in your waterproofs in the rain in the forest tomorrow, I'd have said, nah, fuck that, sounds wet. This is so good. A few bikers. Are we going home now? But yeah, we're going deep. Not sure what that is, or if my phone's not going to pick it up, but got little brown specks moving in the distance there. I think one was a pheasant, and possibly two pheasants and a pigeon. Well, I definitely don't want to get shot, so I'm turning around. Okay, so I literally kicked this one over. It's been munched today, but found some more. Oh, this one is slippery. And break it doesn't turn blue. Yellow bolote. At least this one's a bit clean for us, but it's got that, it's not mould, it's very slippery. We'll leave these for now. We've got some that we're probably not going to eat. But I marched into this bit Doesn't really seem very walker friendly, so I'm going to walk back. Oh boys, love to be doing that now. Okay, so this is what I've come up with in the rain. Pretty proud of that. Yeah, boy. Okay, so I've got the footprint down. I'm getting the bivvy out. No idea what this is going to be like to sleep in tonight, but it looks like we could be in for a cool night. Needed to get set up before it was dark. Pretty cushy. So the blow-up mattress only just fits in. I've got to pull this out a bit more, which I'll do once the mattress is in there. And then I'm just going to have a blanket, and then I've got my bear suit. I think I'll be alright. Rain's coming down now. I'm making a coffee because the one I had earlier didn't quite cut it. Oh, this is nice though. My legs are out. I better get my legs in. Oh, cheers everyone. Oh, that's good. That's really hitting the spot. And this is just so peaceful now. And relax. Okay, so I start, take my boots off, which are wet. And actually I could do with putting some socks. Oh, do you know what? I won't. I'll save my socks for tomorrow. Just in case I have to get out in the night and get wet socks for any reason. I've got a wet sock already. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You should make sure you've got everything you need before you go this way. I'll come back to you, hang on. Okay, so I do have everything I think I need now. And I think the easiest way to do this is to take this sock off. Looking at my feet. I'm going to edit that bit. Two wet socks off. Oops. There. is off, almost one off. Okay. Waterproof, so not too much to worry about. And in we go. How the hell am I going to do this? Okay, I'm definitely going to do this bit. I'm in, I think I can hear thunder. Right, my feet are at the end. There's my head. Perfect. Okay, so I'm in. And it just fits me. Smiling now, but I probably won't be when I need the toilet at 4 AM. I'm not sure. It's raining for quite a while, sorry about that. It's raining for quite a while. I'm going to sit and enjoy it. Oh, I lift my knee up. Had an itch. Right, I'm air drying my feet. And yeah, just going to enjoy this for a bit. So I did actually just get dripped on. There's a tarp above my head, but I was just sending a message and I got splashed on my face. Let me just see how long it's raining for. Some little bugs were in here. There's a spider around here somewhere, little one. I already got rid of one spider. I don't know how they got in here so quickly, but one of them looked like a tick and I squashed it and I will sleep on its blood. And another one was a little thing and it jumped and that looked like a tick as well. I don't know how they got in here, but can you imagine I'm in this little space. What's that? That's on the outside, but that is a little spider. Had to take a breather then because they were all over my feet and they're crawling at me now. There's nothing I can do. Oh, you almost got a shot then. I might have to edit that, sorry. Oh, I can feel them on my neck. It's okay. I brought a little... Excuse me, sorry. It's okay. I brought a little beauty set, but it's not for my beauty. So I have got some tweezers and stuff, if it gets like that. Hopefully I got the offenders. There's a spider. I know it's a bit of nylon that's moving as I talk with my breath. But I'm going to have to put the light back on and just do a triple, quadruple check. Okay, so downsides to a bivvy is that you're very limited for space. And the top of the bivvy is damp already. So I'm definitely going to have to sleep with the hatch open. And you can only imagine if this was winter, how cold that would make you if it got your kit wet. So, you know, this is what I wanted to do. This was the next video. I wanted to do it in the rain. This is why I'm here. So I'm not fussed. Ticks can't jump and I'm still keeping the mesh up though. So bear suit is on, and I've got a blanket over me. My feet were dry, but they are now wet because the inside of the bivvy is damp and all that moving around. So I'll cut a long story short, I got it right the first time, but I had the zip at the top, so I couldn't squeeze my head around the zip, especially not laying down. So I had to get out of the bear suit and then pull the zip down and get back in. I put the wrong leg in first, and then I got it right, and then it was alright. So I'm in the bear suit. And I hope this blanket is waterproof. I'm pretty sure it is on the outside, and on the inside it's this lovely fleece. So I'm going to try and get some shut-eye, and if I have a good kip, I have a good kip, and if I wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning, I think it should have stopped raining by then. If there's enough light, I'll be up with the birds. I will keep you posted, and if anything changes, we'll do a sit-rep. Thanks for staying with me so far in my first night in a bivvy. Okay, the situation report stands at, I have like a headache, but because my nose is dry blocked, and I have some nose spray that's in my bag, which is there. And I'm gonna sacrifice cold wet feet for alternately dry feet, get some socks on, repump my bed, which I don't know if it's gone down or not, but the temperature's dropped, so could be something to do with that. Plus I've been fart-arsing about on it, getting in my bear suit, and I need a wee, so I've got to get out. As you can see, it is wet inside the bivvy. All wet. Well, mission accomplished, and now I am a little peckish, so I might have my breakfast. And seeing as I'm having quite a damp night, I probably just want to get home in the morning. So yeah, I added a layer, merino wool jumper, feel much toastier now. And yeah, I'm gonna make some porridge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bit of the hot chocolate in the porridge. So I've got chocolate porridge. There's not a lot of water left. I've got some more in the car, but hopefully there's enough for a portion. So I reckon there's enough water there for a portion. I don't have a spoon except in my bag, which I'll put back. There. I've got the flex towel as me, flexi towel as me camp light. She bright. I'll manage. Chocolate porridge, cooking away. I'm starving. I'm gonna eat it al fresco with my head out the top. Every bug and his mum is trying to get in my bivvy. There's a ladybird in there. I think it goes out. I've literally just been in and out, so yeah. But I am looking forward to this. That was needed. I can't say I fasted today or have been fasted, but I definitely tried to go to bed without eating. But yeah, from my last video, I've actually went down to 88.8 kilos. So I ordered 2 bloody pizzas, and I done the most of one yesterday, and then I done some cold pizza today. But I've got 2/3 of one waiting for me when I get home. I'm only human, and I'm burning it off at the moment, so I'm enjoying my life. It's my chocolate porridge. I don't know what time it is, it's only about 8 o'clock or something, but it's raining until 12. It's wet in the bivvy, as I showed you. It's not got any better. Sorry. Once I have put my socks on, and hopefully I will be in for the night and fall asleep. I've got my extra layers. If I get a bit damp, I'll just pack up and go home. I'm not going to catch hypothermia. The temperature isn't cold enough for that. There's only one lemon. It's the rain. It's wet. It's not cold yet. It's not windy. Damp I can do just about, as long as I ain't cold. If I start shivering at any point, I will get back to my car, which isn't far. Anyway, I'm going to finish this. Thank you so much for joining me on that, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, we are definitely in for the night now. My feet are toasty. So that old Boy Scout trick where you get wet cold feet before you get in your bed, that works. You just have to dry them out, don't leave them out of the sleeping bag to dry them. And that worked twice in a row. So yeah, good one. But unless I'm cold and wet, we are in for the night, and I will check you back in the morning, unless any UFOs appear, or, just the moon. Well, it's 1 AM. I was damp, I needed a wee, and so I had to put my wet boots on my clean socks. I'm not getting back in bed with cold wet socks. So, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm packing up, and I'm going to make my way through the trees back to the car. Call it a night. It was damp inside there. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.